All right. Hey, hey. Eddie in the house. Welcome, welcome. Supporters, non-supporters. Welcome to my channel. All right, guys. I want to do a part two. I've made sure I have put out all of the cards that were previously here. We're going to do a quick recap. We have to the east, folks that tried to manipulate the judicial system, proposals, King of Swords, took a leap of faith, could have been with a high priestess. We have devil energy. This could have been Capricorn, couple Capricorns. We have the Five of Wands, stirred up a whole lot of crap by their own choice. Eight of Cups, simply because they wanted someone to emotionally walk away. And now they are burdened because they feel someone may get their wish fulfillment. Over here, we had the skanks, scabs, bikers, dopos. And no, not all bikers are bad. Some of them are wonderful. They do great things. They do great things in Christ. They do great things in toy runs and so on and so on. But here we had some folks that were very demonic, right down to some of them thinking that back in the day, you didn't know they were padding your tab. Idiots. Right here, up on the east, this one still thinks you didn't know they searched your house when you went to Connecticut because they used your son's truck and your house key was on it. They came over and just took their time as they searched your home. Over here, we also have one that searched your home like a crackhead in heat, someone you tried to help. All right. Over here, we have a family. They are, and like I say, this is the X family. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some folks that wanted to bring either a death to your beginning, your life. They are now worried about their pentacles because the Tower is in reverse. And this is someone that did not want you to remember the past. This is someone that wanted to keep you oppressed and your voice never heard because they did not want the truth on who they truly are to come out. And the other day, thought occurred to me, I remembered something on the child abuse. I remembered when this man was wanted to, now this was a toddler, this was a 3-year-old, this man abused. And, this just goes to show what was in y'all's souls, because this is the kind of people y'all teamed up with while you were patting yourselves on the back, telling yourselves you're good people, and worried about your image. Trying to destroy other people's lives, simply to procure that so-called perfect image, which was basically nothing but a entire lot of narcissists, criminals, con artists. So anyhow, he went to spank this child, and I was in the other room. And when I heard how my baby was screaming, I knew that was more than a spanking. I went in the room and stopped him. The next day, when I gave my baby a bath, I cannot tell you how astonished I was. That little boy had bruises from his lower back, right up above the tailbone, all the way to the backside of his knees. I took that child up to the shop, pulled his pants down, cussed out this stepfather and the boss. This is why I left that man. It had nothing to do with looking for another man. Not to mention, you got to be a sorry husband when a woman leaves you and goes and dates a man that's handicapped. All right, so moving on. So then we had an H2O family here that's worried about their corruption, their family. They're worried about some things coming out. We have an Empress in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's worried about losing a contract, possibly going to jail. They have their Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And then we have Temperance. So they're trying to find balance. Back over here on the X family. No, I'm sorry. This was here. We had the Queen of Swords and the Victory. So there's someone right now that is in Queen of Swords mode, possibly having to consistently defend themselves, but they are going to get a victory. All right, so, and then over here we had another baby mama that was trying to manipulate the judicial system at no account, taking accountability, responsibility. Then we had the King of Wands with the Three of Wands. This could be someone either waiting on a man to come fix it for them or simply a freaking psycho, because we know that King of Wands is normally just someone that uses their charm, but this is the person that can blend in, just straight psycho. And then we had that Three of Wands, which normally does represent, change, ships coming in, teamwork. So they tried to team up with other folks You know, this probably someone still trying to dig up dirt on you, still trying to prove they're right, and never taking any accountability for their own actions. And then in the middle, we had little old me. World, beginnings and endings, Capricorn, Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficient, and then the Two of Swords, choices, and then we had death in reverse. All right, so I want to add to that, guys, now that we have gotten a recap, we're going to add the tarot readers that jumped on the hate train, and we're also going to add a group of simply stragglers that, listen to gossip and tried to come for you. All right, we have Five of Cups in reverse. These are some people that have no remorse, no regret for what they did. These are people that tried to portray you were coming for them, yet you knew, ever since 2019, what you were hearing, you knew that these people had hacked, tapped into, and I'm not talking about tapped into spiritual. And I know this for a fact because there's things I've said over the phone that there's no way in God's green earth that they would have known this unless they were listening. So there's no remorse there for what was done. Some of them are still trying to protect someone in this group up here. And let me say this. For the person that put out the reading that there's a Capricorn, that's a liar. Baby, do you know was you there? This is someone that is still trying to protect this person with a black card. World's changing, y'all. World's changing. So this is someone that was very corrupt, stage accidents, thieving, conniving, scamming, right down to premeditated murder. And then we still have some readers that are trying to protect that person. And as I've said before, if you're sitting out here calling yourself divine, and this is what you're standing up for, you are corrupt, you are fake, two-faced, and, your karma's going to come as well. All right, so moving on. All right, we have the tarot readers. People that took payment, say this, say that. People that targeted you. People that gang stalked you. Nine of Pentacles. This is someone, this could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth sign, that has no remorse. This does not have to be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This could simply be someone independent, self-sufficient, that also jumped on the hate train. Queen of Swords, yes indeed. They could have been working with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Again, no remorse. This is kind of people that have no remorse right until the day they get caught. And the Chariot. This had a lot to do with their forward movement. They jumped on the hate train. They wanted to try to take someone else down. They didn't want it to... this is a lot of jealousy, envy, spite, just demonic. Maybe they were possibly afraid you were going to outshine them. Maybe they were possibly afraid you were going to come ahead of them. Competitive. What else do you have for us? The Moon. They did a lot in secret. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. No remorse. All right, so let's use a little alien deck here. And see if as we know, tarot does not tell the future, but let's see what's possibly coming for this group. What is possibly coming for this group? This had to do with tarot land, people that work together. Two of Swords. And we have a ghost here. Three of Wands. They did it for their ships to come in. Yeah, their own forward movement. And then we had the Knight of Wands. We know that's an immature energy. A lustful energy. Forward movement. Wands represent forward movement. So we have someone here that worked with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Somebody that made their own choice. This, like I said, this was for their own forward movement. For they, worried about their own ships. They teamed up. This could have been for their own expansion, travel. someone very immature. They could have started their own project, wanted their own project, yet had to do with money. They may be having to hold tight to some money now. Four Swords, they're up in their head thinking about what they did. There's no remorse yet. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about what they did. But this isn't someone that naturally feels remorse for what they've done to another person. It was all about their money. We have Nine of Swords that fell out first, and then we have the Moon. So this was a lot that was done in secret, either to cause someone else mental anguish, or they are now. They have that mental demon on their back for what they did. So they're worried. Let's see. This was tarot readers that jumped on a hate train, worked with others. Eight of Cups. They are trying to emotionally walk away from all of this. They don't want to be caught up in it, but it may be a little too late for all of that. All right, moving on. What else do we have? What else do we have? Six of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to emotionally move away, so they're not caught up in it and can have a victory. What else do we have? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're worried about their own growth. It's kind of like, let me walk away now. I feel no remorse for what I did in the dark, but let me walk away now so I'm not caught and I'm not tied in with this RICO law. All right, so now let's go to, let me get a different deck, and let's go to the stragglers that jumped on the hate train. This could be co-workers. This could just be simply some folks in the public. That also jumped on the hate train, due to just BS and gossip. Hang on, guys. Let me see which deck I want to use here. All right, we'll go with this one. The stragglers. Some of the co-workers. I know nursing, I don't know if you guys know this, is a very competitive field. There's always somebody trying to earn a brownie point. Set you up. I used to know a Gemini just like this. Very vicious person. Like I said, you have to watch out for those Geminis. No offense to anyone. Not everyone is like this. But you do have to watch out for them. Because it's two of those folks in there. They are very slick, sly, manipulative. And if you're a Gemini, you know this. So there's no point hating anybody. All right, what do we have for the stragglers? We have a Queen of Swords. Someone that was in Queen of Swords energy simply wanted to cause you some misery. This was a straggler. This could be someone in the community, someone in the workforce, someone in Tarot land. This could be just someone that maybe knows of you. Jumped on the hate train simply due to some gossip. What else do you have for us? Oh, over here we also have someone that's wanting to strike out at you. Could be a name that starts with A. And I want to thank a certain reader for this one. Want to say something to hurt you, baby. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's the kind of person right here that you may have decided to try to help go through nursing school. And you told them, have your internet turned on so you can get online and study. Maybe help pay for the scrubs, the clothes, started maybe buying books. $80, $100 shoes, but then they decided they didn't want to go, but wanted to come at you and talk crap over the $70 internet bill. Well, if you made the choice not to go and someone had already crapped out all the money, maybe that's your bill. It's also the same kind of person that, you put your Harley up and they don't know what respect is. So when they go get their new truck, respect is the very first thing you do for that person trying to help you is go pick up their Harley and bring it back to them. But instead, you dick them around and you disrespect them. Karma's coming. If it hasn't already landed. Like I said, it's going to be 3 years. 3 years. Flesh will be stripped. All right. Pound of flesh, baby. Pound of flesh. All right, moving on. This kind of person tried to make it look like you were aggressive, you were mean, because you were fed up and talking shit. But At no point have they told people the thousands that you have literally handed to them. This is someone that is immature and ungrateful. But they're going to figure it out, baby. This someone still has a lot of lessons to learn in life. All right, moving on. We had that Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Someone that jumped on the hate train. Could be, look, it's not wanting to give us anything else. This person's still watching. This person's still there, still watching, and probably still trying to come up with a little evil plan. Let's get a different deck. Apparently there's something else that needs to be known. Let's see. The Hidden Truth Oracle. What do we have on this Queen of Swords? A lot of people here did a lot of lying, a lot of manipulating, a lot of hiding who they were, what they did. There's a lot of people that came for you that you had nothing but good intentions for. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, this person can't stop thinking about, this could be a male and female energy, because we have the Queen of Swords, we have I left you before you could leave me, and so many things remind me of you. Wow. Alrighty then. So, but this is still someone watching, someone in the background, and they may possibly have no remorse. They may be still thinking on, what they're going to do. I got to get that person. All right, so let's go to the energy in the middle, the one everyone came for. One everyone came for. Soul. Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. Moving on. What else do you have for us? Maze. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. Of course it is. Yes, indeed. All right. Give us a little soul advice for some of these corrupt, demonic folks. Love. Love can conquer anything. That's for the East. What do we have for the scabs, the low downs? Just people that have just filthy souls. Having sensible boundaries is important. Maybe they need to recognize other people's boundaries. Past life. We reunite our loved ones over and over in different lives. Apparently, these are people that do not realize how the soul works. Protect your relationships well. So, these are people, they don't stand up for what's right. They're not standing up for how a relationship works. They fail to realize that ancestors are watching. This was a group of, where it says protect your relationships well, these are probably people that have a lot of affairs. Orgies. Just sick demonic crap. All right, for the family with the tower in reverse, worried about their money and the picture they painted, what do we have? Because regardless of the picture you painted, to corral this many people up, baby, you still fall under RICO law. All right, what do we have for this family? These demonic souls over here. Indication, watch for signs that lead you to true love. Allure, consider this situation carefully. Yes, so this is someone thinking about what they did. Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realize that we are one with the divine. So these are folks that are probably thinking about what they did. They are worried about that tower in reverse. They're worried about their money. Over here we have attract. The appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. Recognition. The universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. These are possibly some people that couldn't recognize something. They were too busy in demonic energy trying to target trust. You need trust in a relationship for it to thrive. So there could have been a lot of trusts that were broken. All right, here we have rekindle. Every relationship has those magical moments that can be rekindled and test. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. And that is for a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius sitting back watching. And then over here we had the tarot readers. A lot of folks with 6 O's out here spouting, spewing. I've never seen, especially that one that said that about the Capricorn's a liar. To stand up for what you are standing up for, another Capricorn that you know schemed, scammed, harmed, insurance fraud, child abuse. You contradict everything you sit out here and say. All right, so for the tarot readers, marriage. The marriage of souls is a union of 2 divine opponents. This could have been someone, this could have been someone that got married, is married, but tarot readers that worked with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, someone that felt no remorse for what they were doing, trying to emotionally move away. They are now they're up in their head because they know what they did. All right. Marriage of souls is a union of 2 divine opponents. Illusion. These people tried to cast a lot of illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking fantasy for real soul connection. So someone may have done that. And we have time. Let time forget those scars. And value. Focus on things of value. So this is some folks that paid no attention to what was of true value. They are still trying to, what they did had no value. It was corrupt. Let time forget the scars. They drugged something out so someone couldn't forget the scars. They made a lot of illusions. And they worked with others to target, gang stalk, and try to mentally torture. All right, so moving on. This was a lot of corrupt energies. All right, let's see what we have. This could have been here where we have trust. This could have been someone that they were in a relationship with. This doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. This could be a family member, just a relationship. And they could have trusted someone that led them down the wrong path. We have protective. Someone could have been trying to protect someone. They could have trusted what they were being told. All right, we have moving on. Plot twist. Yes, a lot of folks didn't see that one coming, did they? What else do you have for us, Divine? Goals, no support. Some folks that lie to their friends to save face, and some folks that are in regret. Some folks that should have butted out. And then we have courageous. Someone that has a lot of courage. That would probably be the person you thought you were going to intimidate, put fear in. Moving on. And then we have psychic. Look at that. All right. So, what would be... Let's see, guys. Oh. Let's get a word from Spirit here. Let's get a word from Spirit for all of these folks. What is a word from Spirit? It's a word from Spirit. I do think Spirit may be a little upset with all of them. It's a word from Spirit. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Apparently they misjudged someone and didn't know that person could think on their feet. A lot of folks took me for someone I'm not. You know, like I said, I've skirted around a lot of these crowds for a long time. I'm Capricorn, baby. I was sitting back observing the entire time. And let me give you an example. And I've told this story before. There was a woman I seen at the casino. Now, I know she was part of this group. She hung around this group. But, you know, I always seen her as a good mother, a good parent. Let me show you how this group works and where they got me wrong. That night, I won about $3,000 at the casino. And she saw that. Well, I had played a little more, and I was ready to go on to the house, take my little coins and go on to the house. And I said, you know, I'm going to give her a blessing before I leave. I could tell by the way she was just walking around. She was probably there with someone, probably had already spent her money and was broke. So I was going to look her up. I was going to give her $100. So she, you know, so mama, getting away from the kids, getting away from the home so she could enjoy herself. This idiot walks up to me, and, you know, she's probably on some of that shit. Probably already got her little mind twisted around, how can I get some money out of rain? And this is just how damn stupid y'all are. So she comes up to me and she says, she starts a conversation. She says, well, you were always easy to take off. You know, apparently that's what was in her mind. No, baby. I've seen what every one of you did. It's just the difference between my soul and yours. So anyhow, now mind you, I'd already had it set in my mind number amount that I was going to give her. So she thought she was sitting there conning me and asking me for 20. Well, because I seen how she was trying to be manipulative, you know what I handed her? That 20 she thought she was conning someone out of. So needless to say, she screwed her own self out of a $100 bill because she was trying to be demonic, manipulative piece of crap. So you did your own self in on that one, baby girl. All right, moving on. Give us another one. Give us another spirit card. We have 4 of them here. Let's see what we have. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation in reverse. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough in reverse. So this has to do with someone's foundation and possibly doing without. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Someone that did not use their wisdom. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. This could be someone that tried to be greedy. And rhino spirit, overcome any obstacles. Worried about the obstacles if they're going to overcome them. All right, guys. So that's what I have. Let's see. I'd still like to do let's grab an overall energy real quick for every one of these folks that jumped on this hate train, tried to extort someone. Every one of these people need to face RICO, obstruction of justice, extortion, and a few other things for what they've done. You know who you are. You can hate on me all you want for the fact of what I tried to expose that was going on in Tarrant Land. Because you know what you did to me. You know you came for me, and when I had never done a damn thing to you. We have all for being refused. So a lot of this had to do with simply someone else's new beginning, someone else's chariot moving forward, and wanting, this was a lot of demonic energies that got together to make sure someone else could not move forward. Some of it was for their own reasons. Here, corruption, scams, cons, insurance fraud. Here, corruption, drugs, crimes. Here to keep things hid, child abuse, mental illness. Here to keep things hid, drug dealing, abuse, hit and run crimes. We have a person here that is simply standing in Queen of Sword energy. You know, someone that thinks about what happened, what went down, things that remind them, a test and a rekindle. Here we have illusions. We have marriage. We have value. We have tarot readers that worked with, excuse me, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, which simply could have been, you know, someone single and abundant. This could have been someone that was trying to scam con for a marriage. And people even tried to lay that on me. Come on, baby. I've been taking care of myself for 30 years. You seriously think I'm worried about a marriage? I've slid several rings back across the table. If it ain't right, it ain't for me. All right. Then we have a baby mama over here that was also corrupt, trying to hide insurance fraud, corruption, theft, drugs. And then we have a person here that everybody came for. And the overall energy simply was to make sure offers were refused, offers didn't come, no forward movement. What else do you have for us? Eight of water. They wanted someone to emotionally walk away. Five of water. They wanted someone in like regret, grief. So this was to do with, and we had one more fall off, guys. I'm going to see what it was. This had to do, and we have Queen of Water. Someone that was leading the pack. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like I say, it had a lot to do with the Four of Water. Four of Cups, making sure someone did not receive an offer. This could be in job. This could be projects. This could be relationships. They wanted that person in regret, grief, loss. Queen of Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They wanted people to emotionally walk away from this person. You see the ship in the background? They wanted to help make sure that person's ships never came in. And we have Queen of Water. So a lot of this was led by a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These were a lot of people. This one contacted some of these. This one contacted some of these. This one contacted some of these. These contacted some of these. These contacted, this one contacted some of these. Because I know good and well, this white woman right here wasn't just surfing the internet, Facebook, and found Mr. M. So that means these contacted these contacted these contacted these. This was corruption at its finest. This was a lot of people that tried to work together to bring one person down. Again, one person that was giving, loving, and showed up with a cross on their hand. I guarantee you half of you, if I ask you right now, and I'm not talking about tarot readers, you know what you did. As far as every one of these other people, what did I ever do to you? Ask yourself. Showed up, tried to get to know you, brought you gifts. You see, I'm a firm believer, if you go to someone's home, you're costing that person something. Be it food, utility, something, you bring something. This one up here, this was because they wanted to emotionally walk away. They wanted someone else to emotionally walk away. They know they were corrupt, strung out. They know they were manipulating the judicial system, manipulating the CPS system. I mean, come on, bags of ecstasy cost money, but you couldn't pay your rent. And then we have folks over here that thought you didn't know they were padding your tab. Folks over here that were doing some scrupulous things, drugs, sex, rock and roll orgies, filth. But they want to come for you. Folks over here, child molestation, child abuse, premeditated murder, but they want to come for you. Thousands. Jealousy, envy, spite, narcissistic. Folks over here that was trying to hide things, but they want to come for you. Some nut over here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that is now laying in their bed thinking about what they did at night. What did I ever do to you? You see what I'm saying? Every one of these energies were in demonic energy. And for the hell of them, they can't sit back and think of what you ever actually did to them, other than chew on some ass for how they treated you. Chew on some ass for what they thought they were going to get away with. Isn't that something? Think about it. Co-workers that tried to set you up. Scabs, skanks that tried to set you up. But yet they never released the demonic crap they were doing. Con artists, racists, gang stalking, insurance fraud, strung out drug addicts. But they come for you. You see, all this was to hide who other people were. And that's why they came for you. But every one of them really cannot say what you did to them other than speak truth. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Look at the divine. There's the bait right there. Every one of you are going to pay. Be it judicially, be it by the hand of the divine. Health, wealth, sickness, loss, mental anguish. everything you tried to do to someone else that was actually a good person in life. You reap what you sow. All right, guys, that's what I have. Addie G. If you like the reading, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and you can follow me as I seek justice for the innocent. Peace out.